Well, you know what they say. If information is withheld from the public, that's where the conspiracy theories come in. But anyway, this is just from Newsweek as well. It just says Jeffrey Epstein lists celebrities named in files, and this was published February 27, 2025 by Joe Edwards, live news reporter. Newsweek is a trust project member, whatever the hell that means. Okay, additional information relating to Jeffrey Epstein is expected to be released Thursday after U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi said she hopes to release flight logs and lots of names connected to the disgraced financier. What happened within the 5 months, basically, that this story broke? Because obviously, we may not be getting anything, or we could be going into a situation where they're going to do a special counsel. That's what I see people calling for. We'll see how all this shakes out. And just because somebody's name doesn't necessarily mean that they were doing anything inappropriate. They just could have just been friends with the guy, didn't know he was a creep. That's always a possibility. They could have gone to the island and didn't do anything, because I mean, he was obviously in with all the movers and shakers, as you call it. So, anyway, it says why it matters. Epstein, who was arrested in July 2019 on charges of sex trafficking, died by suicide in a New York federal jail a month later while awaiting trial. His former girlfriend and associate, Ghislaine Maxwell, was sentenced in 2022 for aiding Epstein in the trafficking of minors and is currently serving a 20-year prison sentence. Bondi has been urged by Republican lawmakers to disclose information about Epstein, the late financier and convicted sex offender who mingled with some of the world's most influential figures. And like I said, they may not even have known, or it could have been a honeypot deal. So who knows? All right, U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, Jeffrey Berman, announces charges against Jeffrey Epstein on July 8th, 2019 in New York City. Okay, during his campaign, President Donald Trump indicated he was open to releasing the Epstein Client list, a rumored document that some believe links high profile individuals to sex crimes. What to know? Numerous high profile individuals have been mentioned in connection with Epstein through unsealed court documents, flight logs, and other records so far. It's important to note that inclusion in these documents does not automatically imply wrongdoing, and many had only a passing connection to Epstein and have not been accused. Okay, so the following is a compilation of celebrities and notable figures whose names have surfaced. Prince Andrew, Alan Dershowitz, Emmy Taylor, Sarah Palin, Eva Dubin, Glenn Dubin, Jean-Luc Brunel, Nadia Marcinkova, Bill Clinton, Henry Jarecki, Naomi Campbell, Ron Eppinger, Stephen Hawking, Bruce Willis, Kevin Spacey, Michael Jackson, Leonardo DiCaprio, Cameron Diaz, David Copperfield, Kate Blanchett, Al Gore, George Lucas, Marvin Minsky, Donald Trump. And what people are saying, U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi told Fox News' Jesse Waters on Wednesday, what you're going to see hopefully tomorrow is a lot of flight logs, a lot of names, and a lot of information, but it's pretty sick what that man did. Florida Representative Anna Paulina Luna, a Republican heading a task force dedicated to declassifying federal secrets, said regarding Bondi's comments or remarks, this is a huge win, not just for our task force and Congress, but I think for the entire country. Kudos to Bondi, Trump, and everyone that's worked so hard to make this happen. And then Senator Mike Lee on X, this information about Epstein, the Las Vegas shooter, the JFK assassination, etc., belongs to the American people. It's about damn time they have, or they be given access to it. And then what happens next? Bondi previously said she hopes to release details related to the Epstein case on Thursday. I'll say this was a fair, it's just straightforward. I mean, I don't see anything left or right leaning. But I mean, just because your name's on a list doesn't mean that you did anything wrong. So let's just make sure we repeat that. I mean, I'm just throwing things out here since we're being left in a void of information. So, anyway, I will talk to y'all later. Have a good day. Bye.